Samurai versus Dual Kevin? Dual Kevin? Damn! This is gonna be sick!
That was good. That was good. Samurai coming up. Somebody else who's definitely been active in the Street Fighter 16 as well. Probably has one of the most illustrious OCV records in SFL history. Is going to be on the other side on Endemic, and that says a lot. The team Endemic, though, is just very, very strong. I mean, but if you look at UIU, we already talked about it. You got Dudang on that bad boy. Like, think about how strong he is as a player, just solo. Then you still have Shin, and you've seen how what VX Bao brings to the table on the first date. Bow
2-0.
We didn't even have to say nothing to the team. I saw Knuckle Dude was looking around like, what the?
Anybody else see that?
Nobody else? Just me? All right. I guess.
So this is going to be kind of nuts, too, in regards to like the composition of the team, in terms of the characters, right? Knuckle Dude, obviously, well-rounded with Guile, does have a Cammy just in case. He also has a Pocket JP if need be. Dual Kevin, also with a very aggressive Luke. Zhen with both JP and DJ. That's a really heavy-handed team.
And now, it's a mirror. Speaking of who you're looking at, it's a mirror. Luke versus Luke, Samurai versus Dual Kevin, Endemic versus UIU. Let's go.
I feel like this is going to be more of a fireball game than anything, right? Samurai is going to be the one to kind of test the waters against Dual Kevin, knowing how aggressive Dual Kevin can be with some of these normals and drive rush, right? He does have the eyes for the confirms. But yeah, Samurai already throwing off that fireball. We talked about it earlier. But Dual Kevin also willing to play that game.
Historically, though, if you look back at like Samurai's matches, he has been known for how well he can throw fireballs in so many situations, whether it be the Ryu, the Akuma, and the Luke, it doesn't matter. He's always been one of those people who has really controlled space very well with projectiles. Now, if you switch over to Dual Kevin, you saw how he was trying to deal with the projectile game early on. Gets the perfect parry, drive rush right behind it, makes it a little better and easier to punish those projectiles at a full screen distance as well. That's the kind of knowledge that you need to succeed in these matchups.
No doubt. And I like Samurai going for the full damage off of the full perfect knuckle, flash knuckle sequences, and then going immediately back into the fireball game. He wants to create that space, but also wants to prioritize being a nuisance and not trying to like overstep his boundaries. He's not trying to go in for Oki as much, not just yet. That's going to be highly punishable, and that's totally fine with Dual Kevin to go for that sequence forward, throw now, drive rush forward. No, he's just waiting forward.
If you check the clock, though, they've been waiting for a long time to get something started. Another perfect parry, and Dual Kevin trying to force the issue in the corner. 20 seconds left on the clock. Burnout on the side of Samurai doesn't stop him from spinning the super. And now,
this is your game.
Let's see what Dual Kevin can do. You can get a lot of chip in this scenario. Now, even though you typically don't get to do chip damage, what a bait.
You are a genius. Samurai. I cannot believe that he went for that big bait. But at the same time, you know, this is the exact game plan that he's going for. A lot of folks call this the lame style, but not in a negative way. This is the hang back and make sure the opponent makes all the mistakes, or at least run into all the fireballs, right? He's using the fireballs purposely to check your timing, right? He's trying to make sure that you don't get in for free, but at the same time, to anticipate whatever that he's going to throw out at you, right?
And look at this. And now you can see the frustration building up. Dual Kevin gets the drive rush in off the crouch medium punch. Big damage on the side of it. And now he's got the momentum in his favor. Backdashes the throw. And now, okay, I was looking for an uppercut to chase the jump back. Samurai not ready. That stand medium kick moving him forward a little bit too. So you really got to be careful.
Oh. A little bit of the stagger pressure. He caught Dual Kevin the last time in that sequence before, but Dual Kevin, he's sitting nice and tight. So he does have the life lead. He doesn't need to really risk any sort of micro walks backwards. He's big chilling when it comes to forcing Samurai to spin all these drive rushes.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh
no.
And now you're in Burnout. And now you're in Burnout. And my man's got CA. I'm spinning it, bro. I'm spinning it.
Wrap this up. Look at the damage that's incoming. But also, the Burnout situation is so bad for Kevin. Does he have enough life? Yeah, he has more than enough life to maintain the life lead, but the drive rush is not going to be coming from Samurai just yet. Is that
my gosh, I did not think he was far in the corner. Samurai keeps his wits about him.
The spacing master. He's not trying to create his own opportunities. He's just waiting for you to make a mistake.
We learn from casuals. He's committing more than you are. You're kind of just like feeling him out, which is understandable, but he's just going for it.
They both are taking their time in the neutral, and even though you see Dual Kevin successfully kind of like navigating like the projectiles, whether it be perfect parry or not, there's been so many times where Samurai is playing this range where you're not able to take advantage of it, and I really like to see it. Back to the neutral, spins an OD this time around.
Yep, keep it here.
Taking their time just to
You
get
hear
in.
that? You hear that from Black Metroid? Keep it here, right? Samurai is trying to keep it in the pocket.
look at all that
Wait,
meter.
who likes to put- Damn!
Go.
That was a big stuff out with the roundhouse.
My man ain't wearing no shoes. Drive rush overhead.
That was the
Gets
heel.
the hit.
The crusty heel.
Oh, dashes up. I was looking for an anti-air, but nothing doing. And now this momentum looking a lot better for Dual Kevin this time around.
Back towards the corner, though. Samurai could make big waves if he manages to land a sneaky hit against Dual Kevin. So much damage could be had in the corner as Luke. Mid-screen as well, but to be fair, yeah, having somebody else in the corner could be a drive impact. But
Okay,
Dual Kevin
perfect.
fighting out so well. Opts for Oki, trying to get that advantage.
Taking their time.
Nice.
Uh-oh, forward throw. Samurai. Oh, wake up. And this is one of the things that Dual Kevin is great at.
He's young,
Finding the
he's young.
gaps, putting the super there to make sure you're not comfortable doing these unsafe strings.
That's right. Yeah, the first Kevin didn't catch it in the last game. This Kevin, though, he's
Yeah.
definitely checking with the super arts.
Damn, they switching Kevins between the games.
Yeah, man. That's cheating. They technically have 5 people in their roster.
Oh, whiff punish counter on the knockdown. Wake up, parry. Closer and closer to this corner. And we've seen what happened here, so you don't want to be the person that gets splashed up against that wall.
Oh, that's a great trade for Dual Kevin. Uppercut, absolutely ready for it. Samurai
Get
eats
some
the
again.
overhead. Look at that damage incoming. Is it time for beast mode, baby? No, he's going to
He's
go
on his
for
route.
the knockdown off of that
Neutral.
large air flash knuckle. Watch
Your
out.
time again, baby.
Oh,
Your
wow.
time again,
That
baby.
could have been dangerous. What if he went to
What
level
a block!
3? In Burnout on top of it. Trade. And you got to be careful in Burnout. The recovery switches just a little bit, so you got to be a little more careful what you choose to
Ooh,
follow
too
up
far
with.
from the corner.
He does it again. DI back this time.
try.
Dual
Nice.
Kevin
As long as you keep playing your game,
takes
it's fine.
the second
But one thing,
game,
like,
and we've got a
Every
match.
time he perk parries or heavy fireball, he's going for the drive rush in. So you could, when you throw out heavy fireball, you could buffer the DP and then react to his drive rush and hit him for the EXDP when he tries to go for that drive rush in.
But
that's
only if you're-
yeah, no,
only
I
if
think
you're
this Kevin
comfortable, only if
is
you're comfortable.
way more ready for any sort of
yeah, play
reactionary
your game.
decision making. It really is.
This Kevin.
This Kevin.
He was so
Not that Kevin.
The clear honest. This Kevin.
Now we're going to see the fusion of Kevins, right? It's all coming together.
Nice.
Tip throw.
Yin and Yang Kevin in.
Did you say Yun and Yang Kevin? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that to me.
I know. I did.
Dash up, drive rush. Punish counter against the parry. That was a reversal parry. OD uppercut, get off me. That's the Samurai special.
But now you're in Burnout. You're looking a little dry. Give my man some water.
Looking a little toasty on the hibachi grill. A little bit overdone Burnout as well.
Oh,
Nice.
my God. Yo, Samurai, chill.
Ooh,
There you go.
Now
Turn.
Burnout's
It's
on your
amazing
side.
for you.
Your
And
turn,
you
your
can
turn.
see the gradual buildup of that drive bar once again. But if you're Samurai, you're going to take full advantage of this because this is the only time you can get chip damage versus your opponent in this game. It's when they're in Burnout. And you can use that
right.
for checkmate and close out game situations. And look at how much chip damage Samurai did with that scenario.
Man, chipping away at the blade, but Dual Kevin, full drive gauge. A single hit could potentially kill against Samurai if he builds up enough of that SA gauge as well. But Samurai also in that same boat. One single hit confirm will spell death for either player, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Samurai's in kill range, but Dual Kevin definitely needs to be careful. A drive rush combo.
Whoa, the drive reversal is there.
Look at that. Perfect.
That was sick.
And he has been scouting that the entire time. Drops
Nice.
the combo. OD
That's
to
for
stop
now.
it. Burnout again for Samurai, but it's only 5 seconds left. You can chip him out. He says no. Parries it all. 3
Nice.
seconds left. Drive rush in. Dual Kevin
Nice.
CDT.
Keep
Oh
playing your game.
my gosh. This Kevin. Now this is the Kevin. This is the
Damn.
Kevin. He's been scouting that perfect parry on projectile the first time he's gotten the punish, the first time we've seen it.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy that it finished with a DDT, the dual dump truck of damage.
Good pressure here, and now a lot more comfortable approaching Samurai. Drive
Love
reversal
that.
again.
Excellent time to catch the low medium into the cancel fireball. Man, that is such a far range on that crouching medium punch too. The counter poke potential from it is so good, especially for Dual Kevin now. He's walking away from the corner, but he's not gonna let full control go to Samurai just yet. Oh boy.
Inching forward, finds the crouching
Uh-oh.
medium to confirm into level 3 and one of the favorite road trips, bro.
To Memphis. You get the drive rush forward if you wanted to. Oh, nope. There it is.
Where you going?
Let's go.
You ain't going
Nice,
nowhere.
Duel
Boom.
heaven. With the I felt like there was so much back and forth between these two to try to like figure out how they're gonna play like the fundamental footsie part of the game, right? The neutral between Luke is just hard to deal with, especially when you get somebody as good as with fireballs, like somebody like Samurai. And it's really interesting to see how he literally saved the last perfect. We saw like
crazy.
5 or 6 of them throughout the entire team match, right? Or, excuse me, the player match. And when it finally needed to be done the most, he uses it to close out the match.
I know.
Genius.
I know.